a few common users. We use it to talk through thoughts and feelings. We use it to track our mood, sleep, and behavior, to spot patterns or trigger, learn coping strategies and understand more about the concerns and challenges we face. Sometimes we also use it as a virtual companion when we feel lonely. I can think of two big reasons. I think firstly, AI is very accessible. It is available 24/7, and with it being so available, it can sometimes feel like a lifeline, especially when we experience overwhelming emotions who unfortunately doesn't come when we want them to come or wait for business hours to operate. And I think secondly, AI offers a low barrier of entry. For many people, typing to a screen feels anonymous and feel less intimidating than sitting and sharing with a person. This form of anonymity can make self-disclosure a lot easier. I think using AI is great, but there are several aspects of using AI that would be important to consider. Firstly is the privacy and data security. Unlike writing in our personal offline diary where no one has access to it, when we tell a bot our deepest, darkest fears and concerns, one can question like where does the data go, who can have access to it. So transparency matters here. The second aspect is the quality and accuracy. AI mirrors the data it's trained in. So if the data is biased or limited, the advice can be inaccurate or harmful. If we relook at our own conversations with AI, we would notice that AI sounds really confident and matter of fact in how AI is responding to us. This can be worrisome because it is designed to sound confident even when it is wrong or do not have enough information to draw an accurate conclusion. This is important because in real life there is a lot of nuances that's happening as well. Alright, so in our interactions with another, we would be able to tell if someone feels off through like their body language, their tone, their expressions, right? And there will be opportunities to clarify, like asking follow-up questions or asking another person about it. When we take AI response as the gold standard, as the yardstick, this lack of uncertainty and curiosity AI brings can be very dangerous. The third concerns to keep a lookout for is that some platforms are designed to keep users engaged for a long duration, and this can lead to over-validation or repeated affirmations of unhelpful thoughts and behavior. Another point of consideration is how the use of AI could affect the way that we are interacting with another person. This is important because the emotional repair, the co-regulation, the shared vulnerability we get from interacting with another person is hard to replicate with response from machine. Right? Over time, when we use AI excessively, when we rely on it excessively, it may increase the sense of isolation. Co-regulation is when connecting with someone else's calm presence help us return to the state of emotional equilibrium. This is experienced bodily and emotionally. So algorithms and AI can mimic soothing language, but they cannot be that human presence. And most definitely, it's not an all or nothing approach, right? AI is an amazing invention and we want to continue to use it for our benefit. We need to look at AI as a tool and not an all-knowing friend. Right, here are a few things we can consider when using AI. You can use it for quick grounding exercise or to learn coping strategies, but not as a long-term substitute for human support. It will be important to check in with ourselves and ask ourselves how we feel after interacting with the bot itself. Right? Do we feel calmer, clearer, or do we feel numb, frustrated, more stuck? Not just from our point of view, but also from the other party we speak about. Right? Do the behaviors we choose to engage in after the interaction feels broad or narrow? We also want to be cautious about sharing identifiable personal data. We want to check the platform's privacy policy. If we notice worsening of mood, persistent sadness, hopelessness, or thoughts of harming ourselves, I think it's important that we reach out to a real person right away. This person could be a family member, a friend, a clinician, or a crisis hotline. I think it's also very important to keep real-world practice in our life, such as movement, rest, connection, and meaningful activities. Like most tools, it's neither all good nor all bad. AI can increase access and provide useful support in moments of needs, but it cannot replace human relationships or the complexity of therapy or interacting with another person. The best approach is calibration. Use AI when it helps, remain critical of its limits, and develop real-world connections that sustain us.